8.7 million people per year killed by the pollution from burning fossil fuels. Have we just gotten used to that? Is that just a fact of life that we're willing to accept? We can stop that. We can shift to the cleaner, cheaper, better sources. I'll get to that in a moment. But this is where the disease burden and the death toll is greatest in these countries. But it's also true that in major countries, in developed countries, certain regions also have a much higher disease burden and death rate. You may have heard of Cancer Alley. It is a long stretch, 85-mile stretch of the Mississippi River between New Orleans north to Baton Rouge, and there are petrochemical facilities along either side of it and refineries. What does it look like? You can see the concentration of pollution in these areas, and we have the health statistics now for these areas. But the analysis is much finer grain than this. Here's an ExxonMobil facility. The green represents areas where the population is predominantly black. 2/3 of the population in Cancer Alley is black. And look at this. If you live in this area, you understand why some people have called it a sacrifice zone. The people who live there, okay, we'll just sacrifice them in an important respect. Can you imagine? And of course, the people who live there have been screaming about this out loud for quite a long time. And this goes on every day, every night. You look at one of these communities in the middle of Cancer Alley Reserve, Louisiana. What do you think the health problems are in that area? Well, that city has the highest cancer rate in the entire United States of America. 50 times as much cancer per person as the nation as a whole. This is another consequence of continuing this ridiculous and suicidal dependence on fossil fuels. Now, the health disparity, the median age is more than 6 years lower. Look at Pittsburgh. Here are some examples from Pittsburgh, Steel City, and you can see the particulate pollution again going to these areas, and predominantly a lot of it goes into the areas where black, brown, and indigenous people live, and the life expectancy there has gone down as well. Tell them about Jane Burston.